What is up? Welcome back to another video episode of the news. It is Monday. It is Monday. It is Monday.
Wrong call.
Monday. So let's get into the news. Now remember, if you are a member of the channel, a Bronco Buddy, not only do you get that special shout out at the beginning of every news video, you also get exclusive access to videos, early access to other videos, and the ability to vote on upcoming content. So be sure to join the channel, become a Bronco Buddy, support the work I do here. I greatly appreciate it. If you can't join, totally fine. Just like this video if you enjoy it and subscribe. That support helps out a bunch as well. And let's get into the news. And there's quite a bit to talk about today, like a surprising amount. We're going to begin with a poll that I put up last week for the Kodacolor 100 and 200. What do you want to shoot with, both or neither? And with a resounding 722 votes, thank you to everybody who contributed, we have some pretty interesting results. 47% said both, 21% said Kodacolor 100, 19% said neither, and 14% said Kodacolor 200. I suspect that the intrigue for Kodacolor 100 over Kodacolor 200 is because there's some speculation as to whether or not it is Pro Image. Maybe it's a Gold 100. That's apparently a film out there as well, so who really knows? But we will know very soon because I shot all three rolls, Pro Image, Kodacolor 100 and Kodacolor 200, and I'll be having a side-to-side comparison video for you guys probably tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. I do want to clarify that at no point in the Kodak release information that I saw, at least, did they say it was a new film. So far as I can tell, all of the new film labels were coming from other people saying Kodak's new film. So I don't think that it's a new film. I think it's repackaged stuff, but again, we will find out very soon. So subscribe so you don't miss out on that. Very important bit of research being done there. Not just an excuse for me shooting more film. Speaking of film and new-ish film, but not new film, Lomo 200 is a film that is out currently or will be out soon. Presumably Orwo NC200, relabel as Lomo 200. Orwo and Lomo for a while have had a pretty symbiotic relationship with films such as Metropolis, Lomo 92, and others. I think there's probably others, but those are the two main ones there. It's not surprising to see a 200 version of this in Lomo. I personally think that the NC200 batch of film, that recipe is significantly better than the 400 and the 500, so it could be a lot of fun to shoot, presumably easier to source than something like an Opticolor Old School or the Kono 200. In terms of accessibility, this could be a very good answer, and it looks like it's going to be pretty comparably priced to the others out on the market, so that's good stuff there. Unfortunate bit of news here. Another film I really enjoy was the Karmir 160. In fact, I've spoken about it a few times. I've taken some really nice photos on it. It's, of course, Aerocolor 100, but in this cool Armenian packaging. It's pretty nice. They did upgrade the packaging. They got a new look to it, which still looks pretty cool, but that came with a major price upgrade as well. It is now $20 for a roll of Karmir 160. Probably not worth it. Other films of the Aerocolor variety, such as the Flick Film Electra 100, $20 is a bit much, so probably not worth it, but just something to bear in mind there. It was a price that kind of jumped out at me. Also in the realm of film stocks, we have Celluloid Collective touting some new film stocks on their site. They have all kinds of different stuff. They have some really affordable repackaged Kodak Cine black and white film, which is like $7 a roll, not too bad. All kinds of other interesting things there. I encourage you to check them out. Really good stuff on YouTube. Check them out there as well if you're curious. We do have an update on a couple of camera projects. We have the Widelux X, the newsletter. I received that a few days ago or a week ago or 2 weeks ago. Unclear, but it's pretty good, packed full of some information. There's some behind the scenes photos of the camera development, of the team working on it, and just a brief and kind of vague update as to how things are going. So things are progressing, which is good to see. The Leica Rumors website also spoke recently about the Suzuki Handmade Camera, which I spoke about a little bit ago, and there's been some updates on that as well on Instagram. I encourage you to check him out there. I'll put some videos up. It's pretty interesting stuff. Really enjoy talking to the guy, really enjoy getting to see the progress that he's making. And also, allegedly, there is some new camera coming out from Light Lens Lab, amongst their many other things, and they're working on a Barnack-based replica film camera. So, yeah, Light Lens Lab making lenses, making film, making peel-apart film, and now making a Leica-esque camera. So, very interested to see how that's going. That's not been updated on their upcoming projects site, so it's very unclear as to how far along they've come with it, but they've released a few pictures and it looks pretty cool. All right, so we just got the results back from the lab, and the Kodak Pro image is here. The Kodacolor 100 is here. I'm going to dig into these a little bit more in an upcoming video, but at least now you have a good idea of a side-by-side comparison between the two, what that looks like, and what we can expect out of future results. So we'll have that video up hopefully by tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. We have a C41 Developing Kit 2.0 from Rollei. I will link that down below. If you want to check that out, you can. Looks like their C41 kit for the 1.2 liters is going on sale for 31 euros, and the 2.5 liter kit is 57.98 euros. I think this is shipping from probably Germany or somewhere in Europe, so it's probably going to be a little bit more costly if you're in America, but if you're in the European market, this might be a good option for you for some European-based C41 photochemicals. And then we also have a new scanner thing. Somebody actually sent this to me through Instagram, but it looks like it is a scanner that is coming out relatively soon. Great form factor to it. Nice modernized software and hardware, and overall looks like you can get some pretty insane results from it. So I'll be looking into this a little bit more, maybe talk about it more in the future, but just want to put that on your horizon if you're really concerned about the Epson flatbed scanners no longer being a part of the environment here. We have some potential options. Good stuff there. I think that about does it for the news today. All right, so let's round up the news very quickly. We have new film from Lomo. It's a 200 speed color film. We have the results from Kodacolor 100 versus Pro Image 100, so we'll see how that shapes up in a future video. We have some results also from the Kodak Charmera. We'll be talking about that in a future video as well. Karmir 160 has unfortunately updated their packaging and their pricing. Celluloid Collective now has some new film stocks available. There's a newsletter from Widelux, which details some more updates on the project. We also have a new camera project coming at us from Light Lens Lab. Rollei has released a new C41 developing kit, and we have a new scanner on the horizon. Lots of good stuff to jump into there. The shoutouts for today's video are the same as always. We have our friend at Colorful Analog Cameras. Great place to go if you want to customize your camera affordably with some really unique designs. We have my friend Matt at Ravenni Labs. Fantastic quality tools for checking camera, making sure exposures are right. And we also have the app frames. Definitely check that out on the Apple Store. You can get it on your phone, get it on your computer, all kinds of good stuff there. Thank you very much for watching. Appreciate it as always. Like the video if you enjoy it, subscribe so you don't miss out on future updates. A lot coming at you this week, so don't miss out. Thank you again, and I will catch you on the next one.